The Witch. On Cienega Street in the city of Durango lived a woman who was called Madame Petra. Every Tuesday and Thursday, people would convene in her home to receive her care. She would help people with herbal medicines, powders, and prayers. She never asked for money but did not turn away a donation. She had a long history helping people, and in the suburbs of the city, she had gained the nickname the Witch of Cienega Street. People that knew her said her home always smelled of incense and herbs. Her room was covered in pictures of saints, and at night they would see her perform spells. She would be seen on top of her roof calling corners and calling on spirits. On the first Friday of every month, she would be seen walking to the furthest part of town. They said she would sacrifice a chicken and would howl to the moon like a dog. She would spend the night in the wilderness and in the morning would return to town. Then she would open her home and return to help people. In the city, there were some that loved her and some that despised her. Some stated that government officials, merchants, businessmen, and even the clergy would seek her help when needed. As with any other person, no one can live forever, and on a sad day, she fell ill and died. The news of her death reached every person in the city, from the highest part of society to the lowest beggar in town. So many people showed to her wake that they had to place seats in the street. While some people mourned, others would tell stories of her miracles. But like any other person, people showed up with hate. They said she had a pact with the devil and he had come to collect. It was during the last days of November when she would be finally put to rest. On the final night, some of her neighbors decided to stay with her on her last day. As the night progressed and people were dozing off, the clock would strike midnight. Out of the shadows would appear a huge black dog. As the dog walked the room, it took a giant leap and landed on the table that she laid on. With one sneeze, he turned the candles off and darkness soon followed. In the fright of it all, some women fainted and others screamed. When the lights were finally turned on, the dog was nowhere to be seen, and neither was her body. No one really knows what happened that night. Was it a plot to steal her body as a form of revenge, or did she travel to another plane of existence? What is known is that Madame Petra was lost forever in time, but on days and nights when people are in need, she can still be seen walking the streets of the city. Thank you for listening to today's story. Please don't forget to share, subscribe, and hit the like button. For notifications of new videos, you can hit the bell icon on the top right corner or subscribe on Twitter or Instagram. If you would like to contribute your own encounter or story, please contact me at the email below. Thank you, and keep an open mind, for there are things out there that are yet to be understood.